would you describe the Earthshot Prize?
The Earthshot Prize, David, is the most prestigious global environmental prize there's ever been. And the plan is to really galvanise and bring together the best minds, the best possible solutions to fixing and tackling some of the world's greatest environmental challenges.
And each year there will be how many?
So we've got 5 Earthshots for every year for the next 10 years. They are reviving the oceans, restoring and protecting nature, fixing the climate, clean air, and a waste-free world.
So in 10 years, there will have been 50 different ideas that are out there doing things to the planet.
It's a hugely ambitious target, but I do think that positivity and that finding ways through this is better than saying, you know, it's all doom and gloom, we're all gonna, you know, perish. I think we've got to harness our ingenuity and our ability to invent some of this out.
It's a marvellous idea. Nobody seems to have thought of it before. What put it in your mind?
We've reached a tipping point with Earth, and over the next 10 years, it's a real decade of change. And if we don't get our act together over the next 10 years, by 2030, it's too late. So for me, it felt like a really important moment where it was, you know, really the future of humankind in the balance. And I think that I felt responsibility that I should be involved in that, and I felt, what could we do to add and progress this issue further for everyone's benefit?
Well, in many ways, this is a family tradition, isn't it? I mean, I remember it was your grandfather, wasn't it, who was one of the founding figures of the World Wildlife Fund. You had to know what you were doing if you sat in a committee with your grandfather. I don't mind telling you. Perhaps you knew.
Oh, I knew, David. I still know today. You have to know your detail. I think with the family, you get that generational hand-on, and I think I've really picked up on the fact that my grandfather started, you know, caring a long time ago about the natural world. My father's spoken a lot and cares a lot about the environment. And so I feel this is the right moment to sort of push this prize as best we can to kind of really help tackle and cement all the work that they've done over the years.
The thing that strikes me is that time is short. I am well aware, in my travels in the environment, so I'm seeing problems that are right now, and they are building. I mean, we really have to be getting onto it as fast as we can, do we not?
This next 10 years is the critical decade of change. We have to have made huge strides in repairing the planet before 2030, otherwise irreversible change, and that tipping point has happened. And so it really is, you know, time is of the essence, which is why we believe this very ambitious global prize is the only way forward.
I truly think that things are about to start to move. And this sort of idea could be the spark which is really going to give it the lift and the impetus to develop into something huge. Absolutely. I'm sure that's what you want.
People like you, David, who have done an enormous amount of work in concentrating people's minds on just how serious this problem is. You've done all the hard work and the heavy lifting, and I'm hoping this prize could really make a difference.
Well, it's a great source of hope, and I hope it spreads around the world, and the people, you hope you're inundated with wonderful suggestions.
I hope so too.